Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos, and I've got some fantastic news to notify you guys with. Today is about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Apparently now, I've just read some current reports, apparently now he's set to be returning to the training complex within 24 hours, and this is absolutely fantastic news. We're all delighted the way that Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been progressing, and he is happy. He wants to play at that high level and achieve what he achieves, and he wants to be currently in that mix. He has been warned as Ibrahimovic not to rush the return as much, but apparently he is set to be signing a new deal with Manchester United in the next couple of months or so. I think Mourinho had confirmed, I think last week, there had been discussions with him possibly making a return for the second part of the season. This is absolutely fantastic news because initially he was supposed to be out till the new year with the injury that he suffered back in April against Anderlecht, because it was a ligament knee injury. But the way he has been recovering, this has been classified as overscheduled. He has been progressing fantastically well, and what he did was last week, I think it was, he put a picture of him also stretching his knee as well as Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but they still think he's not fully, they still think he's slightly still injured, so he needs to, they've said he needs to calm down, stop trying to force the move so fast. But we've had fantastic news in this situation. Apparently, he's expected to sign a new deal within the next couple of months, which is absolutely fantastic news. A player that scored 28 goals last season, a player that delivered the goods in the Europa League, EFL Cup final, the Community Shield, and we did get him on a free transfer last season. But the way he's progressing through his fitness has been absolutely fantastic, and this is why he has been overscheduled, and he's set to be signing a new deal with the club in the next coming months, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, we know LA Galaxy have been interested in him. We know AC Milan have had an interest to try and get him back, but he wants to carry on, even though he's 35, he still wants to play to the highest level, and he wants to achieve more with Manchester United. But he's set to maybe return on the second part of the season or something like that. But Mourinho confirmed there had been negotiations going on. He's a player that's, you know, with us, you know, before he's won La Ligas with Barcelona, Serie A's with AC, Serie A's with Inter Milan, and he's just an absolutely quality player. He's agile, he's good at going forward, he's good in the air, absolutely prolific goal scorer, you know, absolutely fantastic player. And, you know, now we've got Rashford in the mix, who's going to develop into his game. We've got Lukaku, who's going to guarantee at least 20-25 goals, Martial and Ibrahimovic by the looks of things. Then potentially we may not bother looking for a striker maybe now until next summer. Now we've also heard the news about Ibrahimovic, you know, and fantastic news. And we did have positive feedback from the medical team before that he has been recovering fantastically well as Ibrahimovic, and now could sign a new deal in the next couple of months. And but initially this was supposed, we thought his career was over at Manchester United after that injury. Initially, we thought he was going to be out till at least the end of the year, but we thought that was it. His career was currently over at Manchester United, but the way he's been recovering, he's basically trying to force a return as soon as he can. He is still injured slightly, so you can't just force it straight away, but he's set to be signing a new deal within the next couple of months. But he has been told to calm down, because he's excited getting back onto that pitch with Manchester United and scoring goals again as he did last season. So this is absolutely fantastic news, guys, if you haven't just heard about it. And also I've got some breaking news now about Alexis Sanchez. I am going to update you with. Apparently now we know Bayern Munich have been interested. We know Chelsea have got an interest. We know City. We know Paris Saint-Germain have been interested in the player. We know he's a player that he missed the Community Shield because he was injured. Missed the Leicester game, and he's set to miss the Stoke game as well. And he's currently coming to an end of his contract, and he will become free in 12 months' time. But apparently suggestions have stirred up now. Manchester City are back in it now. They are basically now, according to reports, preparing to swoop a 60 million bidding for Alexis Sanchez and looking to offer him £400,000 a week. That was initially what he had been demanding before with Alexis Sanchez. Wenger was prepared to offer him £300,000 a week. But if he went to City, they offered him £400,000 a week. Maybe there could be bonuses involved as well. It would make him the highest paid player in the Premier League. But apparently now Chelsea are also interested. They may be prepared to pay £60 million for the player as well. But we know Sanchez has been keen on reuniting with Manchester Pep Guardiola because he had a fantastic relation with him at Barcelona. He's won 3 FA Cups in 4 seasons with Arsenal, and City have already spent over £200 million in this transfer window and looking to add Sanchez in the mix as well. And this is just what's been said on reports, and Sanchez has basically clarified it. The speculation that's been going on around him, he wants Champions League football, and he did say, I've made my decision, I will wait till Arsenal make the next move. But as I did say, Arsene Wenger stood firm in this situation. He's been ruthless regarding Ozil, regarding Sanchez as well. He's been ruthless, confident they will stay. He had no faith in what the media or anything was said. He basically mistranslated it. And we had this similarity 3 or 4 weeks ago when he, after the Confederations Cup, went to Paris Saint-Germain to try and negotiate a possible deal. And Paris Saint-Germain, had invested a lot of money to players in this transfer window. They've already done it with Neymar. They're on the verge of getting Mbappe as well. So, and it's not only the first time that Sanchez has approached Paris. He's been there now 3 times, I think. Once he was on his way back to England at London, stopped over at Paris. And reports broke out the other day he had been seen by Lethal Beazle, whoever the person is, I don't know, had caught him at Luton Airport taking a private jet to Paris, and this had currently been seen. Whether he was over there to discuss a potential move or not, I really do not know, but he was accompanied by his girlfriend, and I think his agent was currently there with him as well. So he has approached Paris quite a few times as Sanchez, and he did also he put a tweet out, didn't he, accidentally tweeting from Paris because he forgot to turn the GO tag off. This had been witnessed. He currently deleted it straight away and then resent the same message again, obviously without the location on, so that was a mistake then, but that did stir up a lot of suggestions, did that. But I still may think Sanchez may want the move. If they are prepared to pay 60 million for the player that is quality, a player that scored 24 goals, was it last season in the Premier League, then it's going to be hard to turn down because he's a player that's coming to the whole of his contract. Yes, he will become free in 12 months' time, but Arsenal really would benefit from this. You'd rather get £60 million or what now when he's coming to the end of his contract than let him off free in the next 12 months. But from our perspective, they don't want to lose an essential player, and especially wouldn't want to currently sell to a current arch rival. But apparently City are prepared to offer him £400,000 a week, made bonuses involved in this as well, and offer £60 million for the current player. And I think Pep Guardiola is a big fan of Alexis Sanchez, the way how fast he is, how good he's holding onto the ball, prolific goal scorer, good in the air, good at leading his teammates, fantastic passing ability, got fantastic electrifying pace. And this is what's being suggested. So the speculation with Sanchez, we're not quite sure it's going to be happening. He could still maybe see out his deal. We don't know. Who knows? He could maybe still see out his deal, but with Sanchez, as I said, he's attended Paris on quite a few occasions as well. But Paris Saint-Germain have called their interest. It's going to be either, if he does leave, it's going to be either Arsenal. It could be City that could land the current player. Bayern Munich have also been in there for the current player as well. So I don't know. I don't know, guys, to be quite honest. But Arsene Wenger classified it. He has been working hard. He has been doing extra training as Sanchez, and he has looked pretty good as Sanchez, so not quite sure what will happen. I presume more things will update on that. Also, with the latest news regarding Mesut Ozil from Arsenal, reports had broke out yesterday that he'd apparently been urging his agent to make him a move to Barcelona. The club legend, apparently, was it Keo, had basically said Sanchez and Ozil was currently on the way out. This is what he had gathered and he had suggested, but apparently Ozil is, well, he's another player that's coming to the end of his contract. You know, the ex-Real Madrid player was at Real Madrid for 3 years. Arsenal did buy him for £42 million, was it? We know Barcelona have bought players off Arsenal for Henry, Song and Fabregas. But apparently Ozil is wanting an increase in his wage. He's on £140,000 a week. I think he wants a pay rise from £140,000 to £225,000 a week. I think Arsene Wenger is prepared to currently offer the current player that, but there. But apparently Ozil did want to make the move. He was urging his agent to try and get him a move to Barcelona to go to Spain, and it wouldn't look good for Ozil, you know, being a Real Madrid player in the past, going back to Spain and going to Barcelona. That wouldn't really look good in that aspect, really, would it? Let's be quite honest, it wouldn't look really good. But he has also been at Werder Bremen and Schalke in the past as well. He has been at Arsenal now, is it 3 or 4 years? He's basically been there the same period of time as Alexis Sanchez. His performances are fantastic. He's good, he's strong, he's quick, he's good on the ball, he's good in the air, he's good at driving forward, and Arsenal still know he's a key, essential player. And Arsene Wenger stood firm with him as well. Like he has with Sanchez, he stood firm with him. He's confident he will stay. But with Chamberlain, he's not really confident about his future. He hasn't really said much regarding Chamberlain's future. So Ozil has also apparently, if Griezmann leaves Atletico Madrid, he's apparently been linked as Atletico Madrid's #1 target as Mesut Ozil. But we're all aware that Atletico Madrid can't make any signings until January because they have got a current transfer ban. But with the Griezmann situation, he may be adamant anywhere that he may want to leave the club. We know Barcelona are interested in Antoine Griezmann. Barcelona are interested in Griezmann. Apparently, well, he'd been having negotiations with Diego Simon, the Atletico Madrid manager. He had discussions, and apparently maybe if Joe Blanc was to maybe leave the club, then maybe Griezmann would be next to currently follow. So the player that we looked very, very likely to get, very, very likely to get early on in the summer. It looks very, very. It looks like it would come to agreement. He estimated 6 out of 10. He estimated 6 out of 10 did Griezmann. It looks so likely he was coming. And then the transfer ban came along, and then he had that guilty conscience, did Griezmann, that basically Atletico Madrid couldn't find an alternative placement, but it would have been a player. Well, we know he's been at Real Sociedad in the past for like 3 or 4 years. Atletico Madrid bought him £30 million. And then basically he's been at Atletico Madrid 3 years. He hasn't won really any silverwares, and this is what a player of Griezmann calibre wants. He wants to achieve silverware, and he hasn't really done this with Atletico Madrid, so he may want to elevate to that current higher level with Antoine Griezmann. But it looks so likely that it'd be fantastic, you know. He'd have been fantastic operating in that #7 role. He'd have been absolutely fantastic, as we have got it vacant still. Could still give it to someone else possibly, but we've had quite a few #7s over the years of Manchester United. I think the best #7 that we've basically had was Ronaldo. The best #7 that we basically had. We've had Depay in that #7, we've had Di Maria in that #7, but Griezmann would have been fantastic operating in that #7 role. He has got a 200 million release clause as well as Antoine Griezmann, and he's a player that scores goals, a prolific goal scorer. He's got that finishing product as well. He's good at leading the lines, is Antoine Griezmann, and if it wasn't for this transfer ban, we'd have currently landed the player now. I don't think Manchester United will re-go for the player now, as we've heard the positive news about Ibrahmovic. I don't think we'll re-go for him now, in my opinion. We may try and target the player next summer If no, we might still try and target him next summer because we know Barcelona have had an interest. But apparently, if Griezmann does leave Atletico Madrid will go for Mesut Ozil from Arsenal. So there's players from Arsenal that could be on the verge of leaving the current club. So this is what I'm saying in the situation, guys. But anyway, that's everything to update you today, guys. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel, subscribe as always, and take it easy. And I will see you later. Bye.